Your Country 1039 KGRT, Luke Combs, and doing this.
Time now. Your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It's time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And our question of the day today, well, I saw a new survey by the Teen Council that says 78% of teens are tracked by their parents through location apps. Ooh, yeah. Teens with strict parents apparently tend to be a little bit sneakier, while parents who impose fewer rules on their teens often encourage independence and self-regulation. You know, back in the day before they had tracking apps or anything else like that, you know, parents knew what was going on. I think between my mom and my dad, they had their whole network of friends and everything keeping an eye on their kids. Oh, they pretty much knew where we were 24 hours a day for the most part. Whether or not they said anything, of course, that's a whole other different story. But, you know, actually, if they had tracking apps back then, that would not have been good. I'm sorry, got distracted. Would not have been good at all. But we have them these days, and you got to think to yourself, you know, maybe there's a few people that I could put a tracking app on just to kind of keep an eye on things. So my question for you today is, have you ever maybe secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone? Yeah, or do you want to? That's another good question there. So let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT is the number. That's 575-523-5478. And let me know, have you ever secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone, or do you want to? I will tell you this, it wasn't secretly done, but my family does have a little tracker that tracks everybody pretty much in the family. And I know my mom uses it. She called me up one day. I think it was on a Saturday. She called me up one day and she goes, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything's fine." She goes, "Well, I noticed you didn't leave your apartment all day long." I'm going like, "Well, yeah, I did some work from home. And are you spying on me, Mom?" I'm just saying, you know, even at my age, parents are always looking at you, seeing what's going on. So once again, our question for today, have you ever secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone, or do you want to? Yeah, that's our question of today, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Remember, call them in, 575-523-KGRT. Text them as well, the same number, 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can leave your comments down below because we are live on our social media pages. So let me know your answers for our question of the day. Have you secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone, or do you want to? Our question of the day, of course, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, all of those are good, exclusively up on our social media pages. And by the way, that is a true story. My mom did call me up one Saturday night saying, "Hey, I noticed you didn't go anywhere all day." I mean, it's not like I call her up all the time wondering why she's doing, 55 miles an hour for a 3-mile trip. I don't ask those questions. I don't. I notice it, but I don't call her on it. Yeah. Well, I think I just did. Hi, Mom. Good morning. Yeah, it is an interesting thing. I mean, I know some parents that will track their child's phone, and sometimes they make it real easy. And I'm talking about those with iPhones on there. Know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you'd have to put an app on there to go ahead and do that. But could you secretly put that app on there? Well, if you're a good parent, maybe. I'm just saying, maybe. Let me know your answers, though. 575-523-KGRT is the number. You can call or text those in. And, of course, leave your comments down below. And let me know, have you ever secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone? Your kids, your boyfriend, family members, or do you want to? I think that's a better question right there. Let's see. Somebody just sent me a text, says our family shares locations so we know where each other is. We don't hide from each other, and we never ever used a tracking app that none of us knew about. So not secretly, that's with permission. Let's see. Someone else said that I have an airplane tracker on my phone. I keep an eye on our government. I don't trust them. Well, you know, if there's anybody that needs a tracker on there to make sure that's anything that weird is going on, yeah, it's probably the government. I wouldn't trust them either. But go ahead and let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in. Just let me know if you've ever placed a tracker on someone's phone, or do you want to? Yeah. I guess that could be with or without consent. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, of course, they are engaged and allegedly set to marry in Rhode Island next summer, which I think that's pretty cool. That would be a nice one. And apparently she is in a hurry to have some kids. Yeah. Also saw yesterday, the big news broke that Man of Tomorrow, the sequel to Superman, is set to hit the theaters in July 2027. So James Gunn and the new DCEU definitely hitting the ground running and getting a lot of movies out. I think Superman so far has made about $352 million, so not too bad. Shaquille O'Neal is introduced a new cologne named after himself, a woody amber scent, priced at about $55, not too bad. And a new season of Kelly Clarkson's talk show will premiere on Monday, September 29th. That'll be coming back in there. And I saw, NFL starts tonight, and the Washington Commanders have the highest beer prices in the NFL this season. One beer cost $16.49. That's crazy. And the Baltimore Ravens have the cheapest beer with prices at $6.60. Makes me wonder about how much the hot dogs and nachos are right there. Yeah. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today, because I saw a little survey by Teen Council that said 78% of teens are tracked by their parents through location apps. So have you ever secretly placed a tracker on someone's phone, or do you want to? Yeah, that is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.